What is going on, guys? It is SuchSpeed here and welcome back to another story video. So in today's story video I've got something a little bit different for you guys, but I just wanted to let you guys know I'm on a different server as I already said last week. The IP is in the top right. It is play.pocketpixels.net, and yeah, and I'm also going to be doing a giveaway before we get into it. So the giveaway is for one $50 rank which you can use on the server, and the server has a lot of other game modes. I just play prison, but there's a lot of other ones, and it's quite a lot of fun. So you know, come on, and I might be able to play with you. So the IP, as I said, in the top right, but how to enter the giveaway. So what you have to do is obviously be subscribed to my channel, like this video, and comment below your best holiday that you've ever had, and the rank is going to be a $50 rank. I'm going to give it away to one person this week, but yeah, let's see if we can break 1,000 likes. I'll do another giveaway next week if we break 1,000 likes. So let's get straight into it. So this story is a little bit different. I kind of tried holding this off for like quite a long time. It's actually one of my darker stories, to be honest. You know, it was like, I feel like my stories are either about me getting hurt or something. This isn't too bad, but just get into it. Get some popcorn if you really want. I don't know, just chill back. It should be pretty good. Got some prison going on in the background, so I hope you guys do enjoy. And let's get straight into it. So this actually happened last year. I was in sixth form. If you guys know what sixth form is, it's like the education system you do after you finished high school. And yeah, I was in sixth form. I was actually coming home from school one evening, and it was roughly about this time of year. I mean, I think it was a little bit earlier, maybe November, but it was dark enough so that it would get dark around 4 to 5 p.m. But to be honest, I was walking. It was probably around 7 p.m. and pretty much my high school, well, the sixth form I went to was quite far away from where I lived, maybe like an hour and a half walk. So I had to get a bus, and I had to walk to the bus station to get the bus. And I was walking, right, so I was wearing, I don't know, just casual clothing. I had a bag, but it wasn't like a rucksack. It was kind of like an over-the-shoulder sort of bag, like I don't know, I'll try and put a picture on the screen just so you guys know. It's not like a man bag or anything like that. It was kind of just like something you could, like a strap that would go around the side of you. And yeah, I'll try and explain it because it probably sounds quite weird from my definition, but yeah. Anyway, so I was walking home. Well, I was actually walking to the bus station, and I was walking kind of fast because I had to get home for something. I can't really remember what. I believe it was something to do with football, maybe. I'm pretty sure I wanted to watch the football game because this was quite late. I had stayed late behind after school because I had to finish some coursework in IT that really needed to be done, to be honest. So I just kind of stayed back after school for like 2 or 3 hours, and I had to get that done because I was quite behind. Well, I wasn't behind, but I wanted to make sure I was quite ahead of everyone else, because in sixth form it's quite competitive. It's not really competitive, but you just want to make sure you're doing well. And at the time I was quite lazy and I did procrastinate a lot, so I just stayed back after school one day to try and get a lot of work done. I believe it was on a Thursday, and it was a Champions League game. I'm not really sure what kind of football game was on TV that I wanted to get home to watch, but I believe it was a Champions League game. So anyway, I was walking home, and I was walking to the bus station, as I said, and I was walking through like an alleyway, and this was quite a long alleyway. It had like a park to the left, and it was like a residential area on the right, and I was just walking down it, and there wasn't really much lighting on. You couldn't really see much because there was only like a street lamp, which in England they're kind of orangey. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, they're pretty much like an orange sort of light, and yeah, they were quite dim. So I was walking down this alley, and it was quite like a narrow alley. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite narrow. But I was walking down it because it was like a shortcut to the bus station. Otherwise, it would take a lot longer to go around. But I could hear something behind me. Like at the first thought, I kind of didn't really notice it. I assumed it was just someone. I didn't really want to turn around because I didn't really want to be that guy that kind of just turns around and just stares at the person behind them. I did assume it was a guy. And you know, I believe I remember thinking, like, kind of just seeing in the corner of my eye someone like going behind me when I was walking down the main road, kind of walking a bit slower. But I kind of decided, like, it was kind of creepy, you know. It was relatively late, you know, 7:30 maybe. I can't really remember. But I was walking, and I kind of just like stopped for a second. Like, I kind of slowed down a little bit and kind of just listened. I didn't really want to turn around. It's kind of silly of me not wanting to turn around. I mean, I was a bit of a pussy, to be honest. I mean, I should have just turned around and had a look. But I kind of just continued walking, and you know, it got a bit lighter. But then we got to a certain bit where it was actually quite dark. Like the street lamps, they weren't very proportionate. Like they weren't very consistent in how many there were. There was only like 2 down this whole alley, and this alley was probably around a quarter of a mile long. It was quite long. maybe not a quarter of a mile, that's quite stretching it, maybe like an eighth, I don't know. It was relatively long. I mean, it was long enough to fill a park, like a length of a park, I guess, a pretty big sized park as well. So I was walking, and I hear it getting louder, like quite a lot louder, like kind of just running, almost like you could hear the shoes, like their shoes on the, like, against the floor. You could hear them kind of running quite quick, and it got louder and louder, and it got to the point where I just turned around, and it was a guy, and he kind of just looked at me, like he had his hood on, he had like the classic like casual sort of not like, I don't know, tracksuit sort of. He looked like a chav. And I'm not like trying to, you know, I mean, I don't really have an opinion on chavs in general. There's quite a lot of them in England, to be honest. So, you know, I didn't really take much notice of it, but I think this guy was trying to like mug me or something. In actual fact, I think I was taller than this guy. So, I mean, obviously height doesn't really come into it, but normally muggers are like, they try and like choose people that are like smaller than them, maybe like more weaker, I don't know. But I was like taller than this guy, and I don't know, I reckon we were probably around the same height. He did look a lot older than me, maybe in his late 20s, maybe, I don't know, middle 20s. I didn't really see much because, as you guys know, I'm kind of short-sighted. I don't wear glasses much, but I have them, but I don't really wear them, but I probably should. When I start learning how to drive, I will need to. But yeah, as I couldn't really see his face too well. It was quite dark. But yeah, I just saw this guy, and I kind of just like turned around, like a 180 sort of. I just looked at him, and he kind of just kept walking. And he was a good 20 feet away from me, and I was like, okay. I didn't say anything to him. I kind of just, it was like almost at the end of the alley, so I kind of just turned a different way, and he went a different way. But I'm pretty sure if I didn't turn around, he probably would have tried mugging me, because, I mean, he could tell I was like a student. I wasn't wearing like any kind of uniform, but in sixth form you don't. You just kind of have a bag, wear kind of smart casual clothing, but yeah, so that happened. It was quite. I made it sound a lot more, definitely a lot more freaking intense than it definitely was. To be honest, it wasn't really that intense. I was kind of scared at the point that this guy was like, I could hear him running at me. I was like, what? Like, honestly, this was really weird. But yeah, so this happened last year. Hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you guys want me to do any other stories, let me know. If you guys want me to do any specific like topic stories that you guys might think I already have, like, I don't know, my best holiday or something, let me know down in the comment section. As I said, the giveaway is at the start of the video if you want to skip back to it, but I'll just remind you once again that it is a $50 rank. Just make sure you like the video, and let me know down in the comment section of your best holiday experience. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of like story time. If you guys like these, just let me know down in the comment section. I actually really enjoy making them, and at the moment I am going to get back into SG. SG will be up tomorrow, and I'm working on a lot of things for Christmas right now, so that's also a thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you later. Thanks for watching.